We're at the petrol station to fill up some air in one of the tires, and now when we filled it up we can hear the air coming out again, which means that we got a big hole. People are wondering like, why don't you just put your spare on? It's because we don't got one.
We don't got a spare. It's on our to-do list. Could prove to be a mistake, but we'll see. Not to worry, not to worry. Hey, we're gonna fix those. That's nice and easy. That's enough drama for today, I think. It's a nice relaxing day now.
Yeah. I
think we were quite lucky there. Could have been a lot worse.
Alright, that was not enough drama for you. We got out on the Autobahn for about 3 minutes and we could hear the tire going again. So we had to pull over. And now the kids and Thomas are in the ditch trying to find somewhere to call where we can get help. I'm gonna make some sandwiches real quick because the kids are starving, and fingers crossed that somebody's gonna be able to help us really fast now.
Literally reeling off automatic messages just in German, so I have no idea. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, but I think the tyre is completely flat, but yeah, we can roll it, yeah. Exactly, that's where we're sat now. We have 2 small kids with us as well, so we're sat as far, yeah. So we're sat as far away from possible as from the Autobahn, yeah. Yeah, exactly, we have 2 adults and 2 children. Thank you so much, that's great, it's good to hear. Thank you so much. Fucking hell. Well, super helpful at least, and he said that because we've got 2 small kids, we're in a specialty situation, and obviously we're on the Autobahn, of all places, to be stopped. Just literally just a few meters away from traffic. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Got a feeling that this is going to be an expensive one. The guy on the phone was pretty clear that it's our free choice whether we accept the costs or not. He said, we'll call you when you've been rescued and when you're on your way to the garage, and we'll tell you how much everything costs, and if it's too much then then it's completely your choice, you can decline. So that makes me think that it's not going to be cheap. There's no, they can't pick us up because the distance between the ground and the chassis is too little. I assumed they were going to come with a bed for you to drive onto the back, but I don't really understand what's going on then.
Alright, so the first people have said that it's going to take 2 to 3 hours to come.
Yeah.
So we're trying to find another number to call.
Yeah, exactly. I called what I think is like the German equivalent of Assistenzkåren in Sweden, like the general assistance. But yeah, the nearest one that can pick us up, because obviously we're in a big van, is between 2 and 3 hours away, and it's going to cost 750 euros. So I'm trying to see if there's any other way that you can get breakdown assistance in Germany. I don't know. It's not coming up with too many good results, but the kids are all right for now, but I think we're on limited time, and 2 or 3 hours is going to be a real struggle.
And here's the rain. Heaven is opening up, and we're still, like, we've been here for what, an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe? But we finally got through to somebody who said they're going to be here in half an hour in your tire for us. So just fingers crossed that it's actually just going to be half an hour. Now we're hoping that this weather is not going to last, and that this guy is actually going to be here in 30 minutes, because it's not fun to sit like this with 2 small kids next to a road like that. But to be fair, we've been lucky with the weather, because we're supposed to be this weather all day, and it's only just starting, so something, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe our lives were not meant to collide from the start, but who could foresee the fall?
Van life, eh?
Say again?
Van life, eh?
Van life, baby! Woo! Living the dream. What, we've been here about 2 and a bit hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. There's apparently a guy on the way. He said 30 minutes about 20 minutes ago, so.
You can say 30 minutes, it's never been longer.
Yeah, we'll see, but he didn't sound hopeful. We'll see what happens, but as long as everybody's safe and calm, you know, there's worse things. All right, so it's been, I don't know, a couple of hours, 2.5 hours now, I think. We've been really, really lucky that we only had sort of 15 minutes of heavy rain, because it had been forecast all day otherwise. The kids have been really, really good as well, bless them. This is so hard for them. This is one of those learning opportunities. I think I was so sure that we needed a spare, and I put it off and I put it off, and in the end I thought, no, you know what, we'll be fine. But of course I should have gone ahead and bought a spare. But as we say so much on this channel, it is what it is, and there's nothing I can do about it now. So it's just to fix it when we come home. We're quite lucky that we didn't stick to our original plan, which was driving in the night tonight. We were planning on sticking around all day where we were and driving through the night while the kids were asleep. If this had have happened at 8 o'clock in the night, then we'd have had the kids' bedtimes to deal with as well, which would have been even harder. But look, it is what it is. With a pinch of luck, we'll be warm and on a campsite or something tonight. I think the plan was to wild camp somewhere tonight if possible, but after today, I think we're going to check into probably the nicest campsite we can find and have a couple of beers. Went from the worst day ever to the best day ever, eh, Charlie?
So after a long 3.5 hour wait by the side of the speed-limitless Autobahn, our new best mate Joshua showed up to save the day. We had a sudden realisation that not only is Sunny a big gal, but she's also quite low to the ground, so we had some difficulties getting her onto the truck.
It's exciting. Yeah. You're trying. I don't know what the problem is, but it seems like it's not really working. Please get it to work.
Finally, after 4 or 5 failed attempts and a bit of a scraped bum, our van was carried to safety.
Go on, Sonny! Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit.
I can feel the money burning in my pocket.
So Zolltal.
Okay. Back south is that?
Yeah.
Zolltal, yeah.
20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
But it's the only wheel workshop here.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you. Look at the state of this van. God. What a day, eh?
What a day.
Look at it. It's a bloody mess everywhere.
Yeah, and
the worst bit
is the toilet chemicals had leaked. Not
Wow.
from the toilet, from the container.
Yeah.
And it stinks in here.
It smells
and
like
it's rolled
chemicals,
all
yeah.
the way down.
Yeah.
And obviously the plan was to drive a little bit in the daytime, a little bit tonight, and we would be up by the ferry that we booked for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you've had a good day, yeah, all in all.
I don't even want to think about how much money we spent.
It's not been as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest.
No,
But anyway.
it's still been a lot of money.
Yep, it has.
Say that.
Is that the best pizza you've ever tasted? Not eating anything all day.
No. We threw a sandwich down the kids, and then they got bored, and I was like, you can have a bag of crisps. but you and me have not eaten anything all day.
No. But Sonny's got some new shoes.
Yeah.
We've got some pizza. Life's looking good. We're queuing up to get on the ferry back to Denmark.
Yeah, so the last you saw was probably us eating pizzas last night.
Yeah, actually it was, I think.
And we drove for about an hour and a half
Yeah,
after that to get somewhere to sleep and get a bit closer to the ferry, because we couldn't do the whole journey today because the kids can't be in the car for 3 hours.
yeah, exactly. We sort of tried to take it a little bit easy after the dramatic day that we had yesterday.
Karaoke going on.
Yeah. But we'll see. Actually, it looks like we might be moving now, so. Are you alright?
Yeah.
So many people.
Yeah, I got a really bad headache and I was just tired, and it was a long day yesterday. So
Yeah. Ready for a little
low
break.
on energy, to be honest.
I think it's one of those situations where anybody would be low on energy, and we still need to remember that you're actually still in recovery.
Yeah, exactly.
Not easy.
No, but it's worth it.
It is.
Alright, so we're in Denmark and we've just checked into like a little campsite. I don't know if you would call it that. It's parking a bit for motorhomes on a harbour. We just took the first best spot we could find after getting off the ferry because we ended up being a bit later than planned. Thomas taking the kids is a little park here next to us, and I'm trying to just boil some pasta and making a fast and easy dinner tonight. So it's a lot of people who asks how I'm doing and how we can do all of this, and I look so well and blah blah blah. And like, I feel alright most of the time, but I have to tell you that it's bloody hard to travel like this when you're still recovering from a cancer surgery or any kind of surgery, I would imagine, to be honest. I am extremely tired all the time. I am as tired when I go to bed in the night as I am when I wake up in the morning, so I don't ever feel like I'm rested and I got energy. I got this brain fog that won't leave me. It's one of the reasons why the doctor signed me off to be like off sick for another month, because I walk into a shop, or when we been on the ferries, or when it's a lot of people, and even just 10 minutes in a place like that and my brain is done for the day. Like, I can't focus, I can't think, I can't do anything. Like, I don't function as a person. And that might not come through on videos because obviously that's not what we want to talk about, and that's not what our videos are about. And we try to enjoy the travels and whatever, and it makes me feel a lot better mentally to be out on the road, and we have such a good time, but it is exhausting. And it's been many nights where we like put the kids to bed and then I cry because I'm so exhausted and I'm so drained. And it's so many people who we want to see and who wants to see us and stuff that we want to experience, and I want to do all of it, and I struggle to relax as much as I probably need to. And not because anybody else puts pressure on me, it's all me. I struggle to relax even when we're home. So when we're traveling like this, I don't want to just stay in the van, sit like inside or go to bed or whatever in the daytime, because I enjoy this too much and I want to be with the kids as much as possible. But it is exhausting. And after yesterday with the van breaking down, or the flat tire, and all that came with that, the stress, the like anxiety of being next to Autobahn like that, just sat in the ditch trying to keep everybody calm and happy, and then we didn't sleep great last night, and then another exhausting day today with a lot of travels and on the ferry and everything with that. I feel bloody drained today, and I just want to keep you updated and say, like, it's not as easy as it always looks, but I'm really enjoying this, even if it does make me exhausted.